Imagine stepping into a place where 125 degrees Fahrenheit or 52 degrees Celsius isn't just uncomfortable, it's life-threatening. In the peak of summer, the Arabian Desert doesn't welcome you, it attacks you. The air feels so hot and heavy that every breath burns your lungs. The sand beneath your feet is hot enough to cause severe burns within seconds. The horizon ripples with mirages, and above you, the sky isn't a comforting blue. It's a blinding white, dominated by a relentless sun. Yet in the middle of this unforgiving landscape stands one of the world's most extraordinary success stories, the United Arab Emirates, a country that transformed endless desert into a global symbol of ambition. It built the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth, soaring 828 meters, 2,717 feet into the sky. It created artificial islands shaped like palm trees. It built indoor ski resorts in one of the hottest places on the planet. The UAE didn't just survive the desert, it seemed to conquer it. But there is one enemy even wealth, technology, and engineering cannot easily defeat: water. The UAE receives less than 100 millimeters, about 4 inches, of rainfall each year, making it one of the driest countries on Earth. Yet nearly 10 million people live there. Cities, industries, farms, parks, golf courses, and millions of trees all depend on a resource the country barely has. For decades, the UAE relied on ancient underground aquifers, water that accumulated naturally over thousands of years. But there's one problem. That water is being consumed far faster than nature can replace it. As groundwater levels continue to decline, the country has increasingly turned to desalination, converting seawater into drinking water. Today, desalination supplies the vast majority of the UAE's drinking water. But desalination is expensive, energy-intensive, and produces highly concentrated brine that can affect marine ecosystems. So the country faced a difficult question. What if they could make it rain more often? The UAE wasn't the first country to try. Scientists have experimented with cloud seeding since the 1940s. The idea is surprisingly simple. Aircraft release tiny particles, often silver iodide or salt-based materials, into suitable clouds. These particles encourage water droplets or ice crystals to grow larger until they become heavy enough to fall as rain. The technique can increase rainfall under the right atmospheric conditions. But deserts present a major challenge. Clouds over the Arabian Peninsula are often thin, dry, and contain very little moisture. Traditional cloud seeding doesn't always produce the desired results. The UAE needed something more effective, something entirely different. That's when scientists began exploring a bold new idea. Instead of relying only on chemicals, what if electricity could trigger rain? Working with international researchers, including scientists from the University of Reading in the United Kingdom, the UAE funded research into electrically charging clouds. The concept sounds like science fiction. Specialized drones fly directly into suitable clouds. Once inside, they release carefully controlled electrical charges into the surrounding air. These electrical charges change the way microscopic water droplets behave. Normally, tiny droplets collide and bounce apart. But when electrically charged, the droplets become more likely to attract one another, merge into larger drops, and eventually become heavy enough for gravity to pull them toward the ground as rainfall. The goal isn't to create clouds out of nothing. It's to help existing clouds produce more rain when atmospheric conditions are already favorable. If successful, this technology could become one of the most innovative weather modification experiments ever attempted. For a nation where every drop of fresh water matters, even a modest increase in rainfall could help replenish groundwater, reduce pressure on desalination plants, and improve long-term water security. But weather modification remains an evolving science. Researchers continue studying how effective these techniques truly are, how much additional rainfall they can generate, and what environmental impacts they may have. No technology can replace careful water conservation, but by combining cutting-edge science with massive investment, the UAE is attempting something few nations have dared to try. Instead of waiting for rain, they're trying to persuade the sky itself. And if this technology continues to improve, the future of water may no longer depend only on nature, but on humanity's ability to engineer the weather itself.